Hey guys, Biolizard1 here, and today I'm going to bring you a standard battle against Bosskrow from the Smogonite forums. So in this standard battle I decided to bring my overused team. So I start off with a Jirachi and he starts also with a Jirachi. And yeah, I just decided to go into my Magnezone to steel trap him. And at this point he won't be able to switch out anymore if he is scarfed. If he has the leftovers, and he is able to get the U-turn off if he has the U-turn. And at that point he can switch out. However, I think he's scarfed because he has the only move he can use is the stealth rocks, and he already set up the rocks at the first turn, so this Jirachi is pretty much trapped, and that's game over for Jirachi. So now he decides to bring on his second Pokemon, which is a Gliscor, and Gliscor obviously can do a thing again, and my Magnezone obviously can do a thing against this Gliscor. So I decide to switch out and go into Salamence to get out the Intimidate, but it doesn't carry the Sand Veil, so I'm pretty sure that this isn't a Sandstorm team. So he goes for a Sword Dance, and I'm pretty sure that he won't switch out after a Swords Dance. So I decide to go for the Draco Meteor straight away because it will do, because I think it will be enough to one-hit KO him because I carry the Life Orb. And yeah, I do one-hit KO the Gliscor, so that's always nice. Now he sends out his Suicune, and Suicune is a Pokemon that is seen a lot in these whatever is called standard or overused battles. So I really have to find a solution for that. However, I go into my Magnezone, I go for the Thunderbolt to see how much it does, and I think it should do a decent amount of damage, and it does a little bit over half, but it gets off another Calm Mind, so I'm not sure how much the Thunderbolt is going to do after this second Calm Mind. But I decided to stay in because Magnezone is pretty much my best choice, and I'm just hoping that this isn't the rest-talking tank because I really dislike those type of Suicunes. So I decided to go for a Surf, and after two Calm Minds, that is pretty much enough to finish off my Magnezone. But Magnezone already did great in this battle, so good job Magnezone, good job. And at this point I'm debating what to go into, and I decided to go into my All-Star, who is my Starmie. However, I was thinking that this bulky Starmie would be able to finish off the Suicune with a single Thunderbolt because his health was already low, but I don't quite finish him off. He survives he survives barely, to be honest, and he goes for a rest, and that's really bad for me here. So the only thing I can do at this point is go for a Rapid Spin, a physical move, to see how much that does, and blow away the Stealth Rocks. However, it does like nothing to the Suicune, and I'm in big trouble at this point. However, I still have my Jirachi, and I should have gone for Jirachi, and I should have gone for the Trick, but because I thought that move would be too obvious, I didn't want to risk my Jirachi tricking something else. So therefore I went for another Thunderbolt. But eventually I just went for my Jirachi thinking that I would be able to survive Surf, and I do, so that's always great. However, with two Calm Minds up, I'm really fearing this Suicune because with a Choice Scarf I won't have a lot of things, I won't have anything, to be honest, that is going to be faster than this Suicune. So I just try to Paraflinch, I just try to Iron Head flinch it because of the Serene Grace ability with Jirachi, and because a lot of people have flinched me with the Iron Head in the past, so I thought, nah, why don't I try? So I go and I hit 3 flinches in a row, so that's really nice, and I did some damage calculation when I did this flinching, and I saw that an Outrage of my Salamence would do like 50% of damage to Suicune. So if I managed to get him around 50% of health, then I will be able to finish the Suicune with 1 Outrage. And now I get the critical hit, but I don't get the flinch, and he goes for a Surf, and my Jirachi goes down. But really, the Serene Grace Iron Head flinching Jirachi is really awesome. So now I go into my Salamence, my Smogonite with the rocks away due to the Starmie. I can switch him freely, and I go for the Outrage, and I'm definitely sure that this Outrage is going to kill Suicune. So Suicune goes down, and that's already one problem solved. So he's left with 3 Pokemon, and now he sends out this Tyranitar, and Tyranitar is going to take the Outrage as a beast, because Salamence goes for it, and with the Life Orb it won't be enough to finish off the Tyranitar. So now he is able to set up a Dragon Dance, allowing him to outspeed me on his next turn. And yeah, also he gets the attack boost, while I get hit by the Sandstorm damage. So now he's going to be able to outspeed me, goes for the Crunch, and that is obviously going to kill my Salamence. So that's a dead Salamence, and now I'm debating what to go into, but I decided to go into my Scizor, because Scizor has access to Bullet Punch. And this Tyranitar is actually quite original, because it has the Babiri Berry, and that is going to lower the attack power of an Iron type move, or of a Steel type move, of course. So now he's left with 2 Pokemon. One is Cresselia, and I obviously don't want to stay in, so I go into All-Star, seeing what it would do, and it goes for the Reflect, and I kinda thought it would go for the Reflect, because a Cresselia against Scizor isn't very great on his part. And I'm really thinking what I should do, because my real counter for Cresselia is the Scizor, so I just go for whatever it's called, Thunderbolt, to lower its HP to get its HP as low as possible. And we both get Sandstorm damage, and after a Thunderbolt my special attacks aren't obviously going to do a lot to him. So he goes into his last Pokemon, and I finally get to see what his last Pokemon is, and it's a Lucario. So I go for a T-Bolt again, and with the light screen up, T-Bolt is going to do nothing to this Lucario. But I want to have something to get a free switch in, and I was fearing the Bite, or the Crunch I mean. So he goes for a Sword Dance, but I know that I have the priority moves on Scizor, so if I can get his HP or his health at very low, then I will be able to finish this Lucario with a single Bullet Punch. Now he goes for a Crunch, where I was expecting an Extreme Speed, to be honest, but he goes for a Crunch, and that will definitely be enough to take out my Starmie. So my Starmie goes down, and he gets the Life Orb damage, and his HP is pretty low now. And I decided to go into Necrofear. I go for the Protect to see what he would do, to see that, but he still goes for the Crunch. And yeah, at this point I know that I will be able to outspeed him, because Gengar is a lot faster than Lucario, so I go for Hidden Power Fire, and Hidden Power Fire is definitely going to take out the Luke. So now he's only left with Cresselia, and I have the Gengar, so Gengar is already a great advantage for me, because I have access to the Shadow Ball. And even with the light screen up, Shadow Ball is going to do a ton of damage to this Cresselia. Just watch how much it does. It does like 50% of damage. And he goes for a Psychic straight away, and due to the weakness, that is obviously going to kill me. But I still have Scizor, and I think I'm going for the Bug Bite if I'm correct. And I went for the Protect, to be honest, to so that the Reflect would wear off. And now I have my Scizor. I will be able to get off my Bug Bite, and Bug Bite is going to be enough to finish off the Cresselia, because the Reflect is down. So good game, Bosskrow. Really enjoyed battling you. I hope you guys enjoyed the standard battle as well. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time, guys. Bye. So here we are again with another question of the day, and this question of the day is about your favorite flying type move. About your favorite flying type Pokemon. So what's your favorite flying type Pokemon? If you ask me, my favorite flying type Pokemon is Gyarados or Honchkrow. Gyarados because it's cool, and Honchkrow because it's my all-time favorite. So what's your favorite flying type Pokemon? Leave your answer as a reply to this video, and see you next time, guys. Bye.